Today, let us look at what the Chandogya Upanishad has to say about the means of attaining purity. It says, Ahara Shuddhau Sattva Shuddhihi Sattva Shuddhau Dhruva Smritihi Smritirlambhe Sarvagrandhinam Vipramokshaha. It means, if one eats pure food, one's mind becomes pure. If the mind is pure, one's memory becomes strong and steady. If the memory is good, one becomes free from bondages. Now, what is pure food? 3 things make food impure, say our scriptures. The first one, Jati Dosha, that is natural defects like garlic, which they say is not conducive to the spiritual seekers. Second, Nimitta Dosha, that is defects arising from presence of external impurities such as dead insects, dust, what we get sometimes in food bought from shops. And the third is Ashraya Dosha, touched and handled by wicked persons. In this modern age, we may not be able to avoid these completely. So, food cooked following good hygiene and food offered to God, consecrated food, is always pure and it purifies the mind. Swamiji says in this connection, cleansing external body and discriminating the food are both easy, but without internal cleanliness and purity, these external observations are of no value whatsoever. So, not only maintaining this external cleanliness of food, we must know about this internal cleanliness. Swamiji himself says, quoting Shankaracharya, Aharati iti aharaha. So, not only the actual food we eat, but whatever ahara is drawn by the objects of the senses, even that affects the purity of our mind. So, we have to be careful about whatever we gather through senses, like hearing worldly gossip or listening to worldly music makes the mind impure. Similarly, with the other senses. So, for practicing this Antashaucha or internal cleanliness, Swamiji again quotes Sri Ramanuja. He says, in the list of qualities conducive to purity as given by Ramanuja, these are enumerated: Satya, truthfulness; Arjava, sincerity; Daya, doing good to others without any gain to oneself; Ahimsa, not injuring others by thought, word or deed; Anabhidya, not coveting others' goods, not thinking vain thoughts, and not brooding over injuries received from another. So, practicing these virtues makes the mind pure. And when the mind is pure, memory of the ever pure Atman is strong and steady. And when we realize that pure Atman, all the bondages fall away. So, for attaining purity, let us remember these things. It is better to offer the food to God before we partake it, and also be careful about the impressions we gather through our senses. And at the same time, if we try to consciously practice these virtues like truthfulness, sincerity, doing good to others, not injuring others, not thinking vain thoughts, etc., we can regain the purity, which is our original nature.